Ruby and the Enchanted River.
In this story, you will meet Ruby, an agile red panda with a remarkable climbing ability. Her journey takes her to the enchanted river of dreams, where she faces challenges that test her skills and courage. Along the way, she learns about the importance of self-discipline and the value of empathy, forming deep connections with others. This story is designed to enhance your English listening and reading skills, offering a captivating and enriching adventure before bedtime.
Ruby was a red panda who loved to climb. The temperate forest was her home, filled with tall trees. She skillfully moved through the branches, feeling the gentle rustle of leaves. The forest was her playground, and her climbing was unmatched. Every day was a new adventure for Ruby, surrounded by the vibrant life of the forest. One day, as Ruby swung from a branch, a shimmering voice called her. It came from the direction of the River of Dreams. The voice was mysterious and promising, piquing Ruby's curiosity. It whispered about visions that could lead to her heart's deepest desires. Intrigued, Ruby decided to investigate and see where this call would lead her. Ready to embark on her quest, Ruby left her familiar trees. She padded quietly through the lush forest, ears pricked for any sound. The journey was long, but the thought of what might await her kept her motivated. Her eyes gleamed with curiosity as she ventured deeper, getting closer to the source of the enchanting voice. Approaching the River of Dreams, Ruby was met by towering rocks. They stood like giant guardians to the secrets beyond. Unfazed, Ruby relied on her climbing skills. She found cracks and ledges in the rocks, using them to scale the obstacles. Her heart raced as she maneuvered her way, feeling the thrill of the challenge. Beyond the rocks, steep cliffs awaited. Ruby paused, assessing her surroundings. The cliffs were steep, but she felt ready, her mind and body in tune. She moved carefully, focusing on each step and each grip, her agility serving her well. Familiar with such challenges, she felt like she was dancing with the stones. Finally, Ruby reached the edge of the River of Dreams. The river shimmered under the soft light, its waters whispering secrets. Ruby knew she was close to discovering something new. The air was thick with magic and promise. Feeling both anxious and hopeful, she readied herself to enter this mystical realm and uncover the visions she sought. Cautiously, Ruby dipped a paw into the river. The water was warm and welcoming. As she stepped fully in, the river revealed visions. Vibrant colors and images danced around her. She glimpsed future adventures, friendships, and fulfilling challenges. Her heart soared as she realized the power within her reach. The river channeled her innermost aspirations. After experiencing the river's visions, Ruby emerged, feeling invigorated. Her mind was alive with possibilities, and her heart was full of anticipation. She now understood the path forward, guided by her newfound insights. Ready to embrace the adventures and friendships shown to her, Ruby turned back toward the forest, her journey just beginning. In the lush forest, Ruby the red panda set off on an adventure. Her destination was the mystical River of Dreams. The journey promised challenges, but Ruby was determined. She left as dawn painted the sky in soft pastels, her heart filled with curiosity and excitement for what lay ahead through the dense, whispering woods. The path was not easy as Ruby faced moss-covered stones that were slippery. She stumbled but caught herself. Wind gusts swept through the trees, chilling her fur. She paused, balancing on her toes, realizing each step required caution and poise. Her wise, steady steps soon became a rhythmic dance. As Ruby moved forward, the path turned rocky and unpredictable. Unfamiliar sounds echoed, and shadows danced eerily across the forest floor. She hesitated but pushed onward, relying on her natural climbing skills. Her dexterous paws found purchase on the uneven ground, her confidence growing with every successful step. As she ventured further, Ruby met a gentle deer named Luna. Luna shared tales of the River of Dreams, mentioning its ethereal beauty and wisdom. Ruby listened intently, her eyes wide with wonder. Friendship blossomed in the shared stories, making Ruby feel less alone and enriched by the camaraderie. Continuing, Ruby met a wise old owl. The owl spoke of patience and self-control, advising her to embrace moments of stillness. The owl's wisdom was like a gentle breeze, bringing clarity and insight. Ruby paused, reflecting on these insights, as her journey's purpose deepened with each lesson learned from the creatures around her. With patience instilled, Ruby noticed the beauty in her surroundings more easily. She watched other forest creatures and learned from their graceful adaptations. Each animal had its story, each rhythm a guide. The forest was a symphony, and Ruby became an attentive listener, letting her newfound patience enrich her journey. Ruby's confidence grew alongside the towering trees. She felt lighter, more connected to the forest and its inhabitants. Her steps were surer, her heartbeat steady. The challenges, once daunting, seemed part of an expansive learning journey. With knowledge from friends and lessons, Ruby was ready for what lay ahead. At last, Ruby reached the River of Dreams, its waters twinkling under the moon. The journey had transformed her, imbued with wisdom, friendship, and patience. The river whispered promises of peace and endless possibilities. Ruby marveled at the reflection, seeing both the serene water and her own newfound strength shining back. In the heart of a lush forest, Ruby, a spirited red panda, awoke gently as sunlight trickled through the leaves. Today was special. She had a journey to undertake, leading her to the legendary River of Dreams. The forest buzzed with life, a symphony of chirping birds and rustling leaves, inviting Ruby to start her adventure. As Ruby ventured deeper into the forest, she met Wispero, the wise old owl perched on a gnarled branch. Known for timeless wisdom, Wispero shared with Ruby stories of past explorers. He encouraged her to embrace each challenge, reminding her that wisdom is born from both success and mistake. With Wispero's advice echoing in her mind, Ruby faced her first challenge, a steep hill thick with vines. Her limbs strained with each upward push, reminding her of the strength within. Climbing slowly and carefully, she realized persistence was not only key but transformative. The top was a resting reward for her tenacity. On the other side of the hill, Ruby encountered a rabbit named Hazel, fretting over a fallen tree blocking her path. Seeing Hazel's distress, Ruby offered to help. Together, they moved the branches. This act of kindness not only cleared Hazel's way but also strengthened Ruby's heart with friendship. A melodic brook lay ahead, its water dancing over stones, singing a tune of gentle harmony. Ruby paused, enjoying the cool splash on her paw. Here, she found solace, appreciating nature's simple, pure beauty. The brook sang of peaceful moments, teaching Ruby to cherish times of tranquility amid the adventure. As dusk settled, the forest glowed under the soft silver of the moon. Shadows stretched playfully, mingling with the light. Ruby found comfort beneath a massive oak tree, wrapped in a blanket of fallen leaves. She listened to the forest's lullaby, feeling at peace with the progress she had made today. Dawn brought Ruby to the edge of the River of Dreams, its surface shimmering like a bed of diamonds. The water reflected not just her image but her aspirations, showing her journey's true worth. Ruby learned that dreams guide us, but the path carved by courage and friendship holds deepest meaning. Ruby realized the river was not merely a destination but part of a larger journey. Her adventures had left her with more than skilled climbing, they had filled her heart with empathy and courage. With new friendships and perspectives, Ruby was ready to face new adventures, enriched by the lessons learned so far.